Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all. Dressed like $1 million bucks, things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Everybody listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Yeah, you do. Steve Harvey got a radio show, but like I said the other day, you got something too, though, don't you? God done something wonderful for you. You just got to thank him for it. You know, in the midst of all this going on in my life and in your life, you know, I always use myself as an example because, that way I guarantee 100% I know what I'm talking about. Here's the situation. You know, with everything that's going on in my life and all the things I'm asking God for, in the midst of a taxing and a very trying situation that's very challenging for me right now, man, God just keeps on surprising me. He keeps doing things. And I want you to look at your life for a second. Let's make two columns here. Let's make a column of all the things you want from God. You know, just do that throughout the course of the day. You know, run down a list of all the things you're asking God for, all the things you're praying for, the things you aspire to, your dreams, your visions, whatever it is. Just make a column, a list of all those things. Let's make 3 lists. And then the second list, I want you to make a list of everything that you've been asking God for. So I guess that could be a little bit of the same. But this third list, I want you to do a checkoff point. I want you to make a list of everything that God has given you that you've asked him for. Just think about it like that for a second. I may be explaining it a little wrong right now, but I'm gonna pull it together for you. Make a list of everything you're asking God for. Just list it. You know, it's okay. It's a dream board. You can call it that. I got one. It's a vision board. You know, everybody's got something you hope for. Make a list. Now, I want you to make another list of everything you've asked God for that he's given you already. See, this is a good list because sometimes, and what I've been guilty of, and maybe you too, in my request list on my dream board, I keep focusing so hard sometimes on what I'm yet to receive. I keep focusing so hard on what I hope he gives me. I keep focusing so hard on the things that are yet not fulfilled in my life that sometimes as he starts checking off my wish list, the things I've asked for in the past that have come to pass that he's given me, I sometimes, in praying for what I want, forget to thank him for what he's done for me. And I'm currently in the middle of that situation. And this morning when I woke up, I just got on my knees this morning and I quit tripping for a second. I said, man, hey God, you know what? I really do need all them things I'm asking for. And I really am believing that you're going to give it to me. But in the meantime, though, man, have I overlooked some important details here. I had to really look at what he's done for me. I mean, look, man, take yourself out of it personally and look. Boy, you can leave yourself in it however you want to be. Some people can't do that. So just leave yourself in it then. But, man, I started looking at the I part of me. And I started looking around at what's happening overall. Like, man, he has kept my family together. In spite of the attempts to tear it apart. I look at all of that. I look at how he's blessing my children with the desires of their heart, which I pray for my kids. You know, I want my kids to have a better life than I've had. I really, really do. I don't want them to take as long as it took me to get it together. I really, really don't. I'm trying to say, hey, man, if you go to college, this is what you can be. Don't do like your father did. Don't go 3 years, drop out, throw yourself into a spiral, and then got to start scratch all over again. You know, and for the most part, so far, you know, they're doing quite well of it. You know, they're getting kicked around a little bit, but that's life. I started thinking of the blessings that he's helped me overcome with some of the previous mistakes I've made in relationships in my life. And then I started looking about the things he's blessed me with that I've been asking him for. But since I've moved on from it, I forgot to keep thanking him, because I got to always thank God for a roof over my head, because guess what? When I was asking for the roof and I didn't really have it, then he gave me one. Now, since he gave it to me, I'm just cool now? I can't ever go back to him and go, hey, man, I really do appreciate this roof over my head, because there was a time when I was living in a car. But see, so every morning I wake up, I got to remember the fact that I have a home now. Because I got to look back and go, man, that was time, Steve, when you didn't have no home. But see, we forget what God has done for us. Because in our column, the want column, the need column, we oftentimes forget for the columns and the check marks that he's already fulfilled in our life. You've got to take inventory every now and then, daily if possible. But I know we humans, we're not going to do that. I don't. But you've got to take inventory of your life to say, hey, what has God done for me? You know, and remember something else, too. Change is good, but change is challenging. Accept the challenge that it is. Look, a lot of you come up to me all the time and say, Steve, man, thank you, man. Boy, you in the morning, man, I really be needing that. Well, like I done said it 100 times, but I'm going to say it again. Y'all, I be needing it too. You know, you understand? Sometimes what God is dealing with me is for me. But now I'm in a sharing position where I can open up, and if I just quit being so about me and become a little bit more transparent, I can, maybe some of me that's happening to me is happening to you, and you could see some of this in me. That's why I use myself as an example, because man, I'm catching it too. Y'all, I ain't perfect either. So for those of you that come up to me and say that, I want you to understand these talks in the morning, man, this is important for me. Because, man, I need these conversations from God. I need God to continue to strengthen me, to show me the way, to help me understand what's happening to me. And see, as we've all, those of you who have made the decision to change, to become a better person, a better woman, a better boy, a better girl, a better man, for those of you who've made the decision to change is a challenge. And accept the challenge, because it's going to come. Because right out of that, here come the haters. Here they come. People you don't even know, discussing your life and your change. If God see you really, really mean what you say, in spite of what they say about you, God will raise you above the fray. He'll keep promoting you. He'll keep blessing you. He'll keep moving you up. He will use you as a show-off point. He'll show you off, man. He'll make you look good to people, man, who wish you'd fall all day long. And so to all your haters, they end up just watching you rise, man. They will watch you continue to grow. That's what God will do for you, man. You can fool the world, but you can't fool God. God know your heart. He know your every thought, man.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. That pretty much sums it up, but in case you don't understand what that saying is, you know, when it says that, you know how factual that is? Today is the day that the Lord has made. Can anybody else claim that? Nope. Ever seen anybody say that? And can't nobody produce it. This is all God produced, man. He does it. Now, our job, all he say to us is rejoice. Be glad in it. Be grateful that you're here. You made another one. You might be missing somebody. I know I am. You probably are too. But man, ain't you glad you still here? Let's take advantage of it. Let's do something great today. Let's, hey y'all, make some space in your life for God. Spend a little bit of time with him today. It don't take a lot. You owe him a lot, but it don't take much. Just spend some time with him today. It'll give you an abiding peace in yourself that you didn't even know could exist. It's an uncommon peace. Yeah, it is. We get into that later, though. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, and the legend that is Nephew Tommy Jr. Jr. still out.
Yeah, he'll be back.
I'm tell you right. Well, when he bring his little back in here, though, I'm just letting you know.
He'll be back.
Huh? Yeah, whenever he come back, though.
But you're not saying we can't take off. You're not saying that, are you?
Oh, no.
Just not for a month.
Excuse?
Why does he talk every time?
Yeah.
Because this is my uncle show. I can say what I want.
You don't come to work all the time.
I don't come on Monday. He didn't miss a month. So now, say what you want to say.
And you miss more than just Mondays.
Yeah.
And you know, he gonna be a little nervous and all this here, and I don't care. I just
Junior?
gonna press him. I'm gonna press him.
But back to my question though, you don't mind if we take off. What is your problem with Junior? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Because he ain't told nobody he was gonna take off this long.
We did tell
We
somebody.
know. Yeah.
Who he tell?
You ain't told me nothing.
He didn't tell you.
About you, Tommy.
I wish I would tell you.
Ain't told me nothing.
Tommy.
Supervisor.
Tommy, I'm getting ready to take vacation. What?
Yeah, but he ain't said he was taking her. He ain't on vacation.
But Steve, let's go back to nephew. We got to run stuff by him when we on vacation.
No.
Clear that up
He
right
feels that way. He
Okay.
does feel that way.
We're not doing that.
now. That, sir.
Is this something you want to do, Shirley and Carl? Are y'all trying to go somewhere?
If I do, I know who to call, and it's not you.
Unbelievable.
Steve, you've ruined this man.
He called Monica. He tell Monica everything.
Well, she's our executive producer.
Oh,
You
Junior.
talking about Junior?
Uh-huh.
Okay. He told somebody. So now
After the fact.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, you see what kind of show this is going to be. We'll hear from the nephew who takes off every Monday and seems to think that's okay as he runs that prank back right after this.
Is he still getting his check too?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're a homeowner, you know it took years of saving, planning, and hard work to get in the door. Then make that house a home. Now, all that effort has built something hugely valuable. Equity. It's the portion of your home you truly own that can be tapped to fund what's next. And Rocket Mortgage is here to help you turn your home's equity into cash. Fund your next dream with Rocket Mortgage. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to find out more. Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff? You
Y'all
heard
ready?
me.
Yes.
All right.
Do your job. Do your job.
I'm doing
since
my
you're
job.
Here.
And my job is pranks, and my job is also knowing when people want to go on vacation. And I...
No, sir.
Vacation regulator.
All right. This right here is called church fees. Church fees, all right? We got some church fees. We're going down there to the church. We're pranking people at the church. Let's go. Church fees. Cat dog, if you would.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Sister Tracy.
Hey, you got her. Hey.
How you doing? This is Brother Glenn from the church.
Hey, Brother Glenn. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm real good. Did you enjoy service this morning?
Oh, I enjoyed it. Pastor. Woo! Pastor brought it down.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Oh, my God. That was a word for me.
Right.
So, what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
I wanted to give you some information that the church has come up with, and we wanted to let you know what was going on before next Sunday. I didn't interrupt you, did I?
No. I actually, I may sound a little off a little bit. I'm trying to get dinner ready for my little babies, my little darlings, and your voice sounds so familiar to me. It just sounds so familiar. I'm trying to place that voice.
Okay, well, you've seen me at the church quite a few times.
I think I have. I'm just trying to place it. I can't place it right now. But what can I do for you, Glenn?
Well, nevertheless, I just wanted, here's what's going on. Now, are you aware that for the last 6 Sundays you've been actually coming into service late? Have you realized that?
Yes, I know. I'm sorry about that, but yes, I have. I have my reasons, though.
Okay. Well, here's what's going on. The officials at the church have gotten together, and this is what they've decided on: is that anybody who is late, starting next Sunday, there will be a $15 charge for that, for coming in and disrupting service. Pastor's tired of service being disrupted by people walking in late.
That could not come at a worse time. I don't have $15 to give. No, I don't have it. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we're late. I am. We are doing our best. I have 3 kids. I have 3 young kids, 2, 7, and 9, and they are a handful. And we do the best that we can to get to church on time. And to tell you the truth, when we get there, it's during praise and worship. I mean, Pastor ain't even preaching yet. So
okay, I know Pastor's not up yet, but he's stating that people coming in, it just seems very disruptive to the service that's going on. So nevertheless, like I said, this is a warning call, to let you know that if you are late on next Sunday, then they will be charging you $15 a late charge, and actually you won't be able to even come in until you pay the $15.
I can't even get in church with. Okay, look, I don't owe nothing. I don't owe you no explanation. But I need to tell you something. Me and my kids, for the last few Sundays that we've been late, it's because my car broke down. We are on the bus, man, public transportation.
Okay. I mean, I understand. I sympathize with everything that you're going through.
But why are you calling? If you understand, why are you calling me about $15 if you understand what I'm going through?
Well, first of all, I didn't know what you were going. Why are you raising your voice at me? Why are you raising? Did you just raise your voice at me?
You know what? I think you're raising your voice at me. How dare you call me about this, about a fee? And I'm there at church. I got my kids there trying to raise them up in the way they should go, just like the Bible say. And you know why I got to do this and why I'm late, why we got to catch the bus. Do you understand why that is, Brother Glenn?
No, I do not.
That is because their daddies ain't and they, yeah.
Okay, so Tracy, you got to calm down a little bit now.
Oh, Jesus, help me, Jesus, help me, Jesus.
Okay, listen, here's the deal. All I can do is tell you this. I hope you can make it. Maybe you can catch an earlier bus, you know what I mean, and get there a little earlier. But I'm just stating the facts that as of next Sunday, if you come in late, it's $15 late fee, and that's what you'll pay in order to get in the service. You know what? Well, maybe next Sunday I just won't be there. How about that? I'm already working 6 days a week. The only day I have off is Sunday. I'm breaking my back. Do you know I work 2 jobs? I work 2 jobs, and they always trying to take money out of my check, always trying to pull me here and there, and I'm always tired. I get 2 hours of sleep, and then now the church wants to dump another $15 charging me for being at church when that's what I'm supposed to do. But you're coming in late, though, Sister Tracy. You know what? Late ain't bad, okay? I might be delayed, but I ain't denied, and I'm getting there the best way that I know how. We're on the bus. I have to put my kids on the school bus. And not only do I have to put them on the school bus, then I have to get on the bus to get myself to work because I don't have a car because their daddies ain't doing nothing for them. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I need to Daddy number 1, guess what? He ain't. Daddy number 2, he in jail, been there about 5 years. He ain't. And daddy number 3, he decided to go ahead and walk out.
I ain't heard from that trifling in about 7 months. Now, he know we struggling. He had the nerve to take my wallet, too. You don't even understand what I'm going through. You don't even understand that I'm trying to make a better life for me and my children.
Here's one more thing, Sister Tracy, that the church wants you to know before next Sunday, that you definitely need to know.
And what one more thing does the church want me to know besides $15?
The church just wants you to know that this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your sister Patrice got me to prank phone call you.
I am going to whoop her. I'm going to whoop her. She know I ain't got time for that. She know I ain't got time for that. Oh, Patrice. Uh-huh.
Yeah, girl, your sister got you. You all right?
Oh, I got something for her. How about that?
She told me, she said, my sister car broke down. She said she got these kids. She over there struggling. She trying to make it. But you got to give her a hard time. She wanted you to put a smile on your face.
Well, she did. Well, once things settled, I'm going to have to say she did.
Okay. You all right?
Wow. Now that I know y'all were joking, and now I know this is Nephew Tommy.
Hey, I got to ask you something, baby. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO. Our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're a homeowner, you know it took years of saving, planning, and hard work to get in the door. Then make that house a home. Now, all that effort has built something hugely valuable. Equity. It's the portion of your home you truly own that can be tapped to fund what's next. And Rocket Mortgage is here to help you turn your home's equity into cash. Fund your next dream with Rocket Mortgage. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to find out more. Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, the president and CEO of Essence Magazine has stepped down. We'll talk about that. Some celebrity couple news. Taylor Swift and Kansas City Chiefs star Travis Kelce are finally engaged after 2 years. And in trending headline news, the NAACP is suing the state of Texas. We'll talk about all of these stories, at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to ask the CLO. All right, CLO, here we go. This is from Yolanda in Saginaw. Yolanda writes, I cursed a woman out at the grocery store for cutting me in line. She apologized and said she just moved into the area and didn't do it intentionally. Why is she my next door neighbor?
Wow.
Should I try to be friendly with her now?
Yeah, you should, because, you jumped the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody cuts in front of you at the line, you cuss them out. The lady apologized. Could have had a lot on her mind, wasn't paying attention. Is it really that important? Yeah. Really? Mm-hmm. And I don't think it is. Now she your neighbor. And I think what you should do is this is where you need to lie. Now listen to me.
What?
Hey, listen, I was having a horrible day that day. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't myself. And I want to apologize to you and welcome you to the neighborhood. And I'm sorry, I didn't want us to get off to a bad start. You're probably a wonderful person. And I'm not normally like that, so please forgive me. That wouldn't hurt at all. That's something I
like it. I like it, CLO. Yeah.
And that's from
why create an enemy when you can live in peace?
Your next door neighbor? No.
Well,
you don't want that. All right, moving on to Doretha in Memphis. Doretha writes, my husband and I were at a house party. I was ready to go, but he wasn't. So he said I could go home and he would get a ride. The next day, he told me that I'm too antisocial for him. What was wrong with me leaving that boring party?
Wasn't nothing wrong with you leaving it. He got to call you antisocial because he wanted to stay. Mm-hmm. I don't even know why. He should have just said, hey, you could take the car, I'll come later. And then he didn't even have to bring it up.
Yeah.
Because he really didn't mind you leaving.
At all.
Now, you go ahead. I'm going to stay here. This house party jumping. Something in his head was right
Ain't leave
at the house party.
Yeah.
And you not being there was going to straighten it right on out.
Oh, man.
Yeah, then coming in and putting you on the defense, you too antisocial. What was wrong with me leaving that boring party? Nothing.
So would you have left with your wife if she wanted to go?
Well, I can't send my wife home.
Right.
I can't do that.
That's
My husband.
exactly.
That's not how because if something happened and I'm not there, I'm not sending my wife out at night.
Yeah.
To my go ahead, I'll get a ride. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna send my wife home. I'm not. That ain't.
My husband would have been like, I've been ready. I ain't want to go.
Exactly. I was waiting on you.
Man.
Her name is Doretha, so are they older, or you think they're older, right?
Yeah.
Doretha?
I know who the hell go to a house party.
I mean, people go.
People
But
go to
they
house
still go.
party.
Old people. Young people had rent out Airbnbs and throw parties. I'm not throwing no house party no more.
Okay. All right. So he should have left with his wife. All right. And not chastise her when he got home. All right. Moving on to Akbar in Naples. Akbar writes, I've been saving money to upgrade my wife's diamond. Our oldest daughter fell and chipped her tooth, and she asked me to borrow a lot of money to get it fixed. If I do that, then the ring will have to wait. What's more important, the ring or the tooth?
Well, when your wife is talking to your little chipped tooth daughter, explaining to her, you know, how you might still be able to get a man with your mouth looking all raggedy and everything. Because you tell that woman she ain't getting that ring, that baby finna have a little raggedy mouth. Now, my question is, how old is you? The oldest daughter is probably how old you thinking?
His name is Akbar, 22 maybe, 20.
So now he give her the money to get her tooth fixed.
A lot of
I'm
money,
just say this right here. I don't really know much about
dentistry work is expensive.
Yeah.
You got no insurance.
I don't know what it costs.
might not pay
I'm
for
gonna tell you right now, you have got to get your mouth fixed. You got to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, well.
You can explain that little cut on your arm and all that here and how you got the back of your leg ripped when you was a baby.
But a raggedy
You sitting up in there with that hole in the middle of your head. That ain't with that chip on it. And
Walking
you
with
ain't
your
used
hand
to it.
on
You
it.
gonna cut your tongue on it.
Food's
Or you
just
can
not
start
gonna be the
laughing
same
with your
in
tongue in that space. You could do like that.
So no one could see it.
Yeah, you could just put your tongue
Especially
over
the
that chip every time you smile.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to get your tooth fixed.
But he's torn, though. He wants to know which one, the tooth or the ring.
CLO said the tooth.
I tell you what, go in there and ask your wife, what should we do? I'm trying to save to upgrade this ring, but our daughter need a new tooth. How you want to handle this, baby?
She ain't had no business falling.
Right, that's what she gonna say. She didn't look what she's doing.
She ain't had no business falling.
She should have
That's
been
on
watching
her.
where she was going. Yeah.
Do you need my ring size, baby?
Gotta have this bling, huh?
She need to get to saving up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, last one, CLO. This is from Juan in Denton. Juan writes, I was having a water balloon fight with my 7-year-old son, and my wife ran outside and said I can't hit her baby that hard with the balloon. As long as I'm not aiming for his head, it's all good, right? How do I get my wife to stop babying our son?
I bust his head in that head with that water balloon. I done played with water balloon with my boy before. I done been knocked him out before. Pow!
That's the target.
Yeah. I'm trying to hit you in your head with this water balloon. Yeah.
But can't.
So
can't,
stop.
Damn it.
But ladies, stop babying these boys. Stop doing that. Stop.
So what should she have done? I mean, she's worried about her little boy. He's only 7.
It's water.
But water can be heavy. You know that, traveling at a fast speed.
You know, Shirley, the same thing she said while she was up there looking in that window. So he got hit with the water balloon. So what? Did the boy cry? No, the boy was out there laughing, having fun.
It's that mother-son thing.
He should have threw one at her when he came out. Accidentally in her hair.
You're so mean. In her hair?
Yeah.
Ooh, he would have got it then.
Ooh, no. Not my new, All right, CLO. All right, coming up at the top of the hour. Oh, you in the balloon
fight too? Okay.
Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Essence recently announced that Carolyn Wenga has stepped down as president and CEO of Essence Ventures. We all remember this past summer, Wenga received a lot of backlash and online scrutiny about this year's Essence Fest. Sundial Technology and Media Group, parent company of Essence Ventures, released a statement that read in part, quote, "We are profoundly grateful to Caroline for her leadership, vision, and unwavering advocacy of Black women and culture." The statement went on to say, "Carolyn has left an indelible mark on Essence and beyond, and we celebrate the many ways she has amplified our mission and impact." End quote. Wenga has been on health leave, and she will move on to her next chapter of her life and career. So there you go. So we look forward to Essence Fest next year then.
Yeah, I mean,
or will they skip a year? See what you? Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. The regime that they had in there before, Michelle E. Banks and the young sister that ran all of the booking and stuff, that was a bad crew right there.
Oh, yeah. That's what we would be down there.
They've been on struggle ever since they left.
Yeah. Yeah. So they have some revamping to do and maybe talk to their readers and festival goers and give feedback and see what they can do to bring that magic back to Essence.
Yeah. And it was a big moneymaker for them as well. So
yeah. It was tradition. We were there every year.
Every year.
Yeah. Tommy used to host it. Yeah.
And other entertainment news. Yeah. And other entertainment news. And then he'd take off the following Monday for work. Remember that?
Yeah. That was already planned, okay?
Taylor Swift and Kansas City Chiefs football star Travis Kelce are officially now engaged. The two started dating in the summer of 2023. Taylor's engagement ring is a square oval diamond known as an old mine cut in a gold bezel setting. President Trump, remember, he once said that he hated Taylor Swift. Well, he commented on the couple's engagement news. He said, quote, "I wish him a lot of luck." Shut up. And finally.
Always.
Yes. Just say congratulations, okay?
You cannot take the high road ever.
You don't know what that says.
Congratulations and best wishes. That's what you say. All right. Finally, in trending headline news, the NAACP is suing the state of Texas over a new electoral map. This is according to the NAACP. The lawsuit accuses Texas of racially motivated gerrymandering to silence Black communities for next year's midterm elections. The state of Texas is only 40% white, but white voters now control over 73% of the state's congressional seats. Derek Johnson, president and CEO of the NAACP, said all this in a statement. So they're suing the state of Texas.
Yeah, and Texas knew exactly what they're doing, and they're not going to change it. So good luck with the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Sue them all. Let's go.
And get out and vote.
Let's go. Y'all got to register to vote. I mean,
get out and vote. You do.
Man.
Even though you feel hopeless sometimes, you still got to exercise that right. It's your right.
I'm not begging nobody else to vote. No more.
Look at his face.
You're not gonna. You don't want to beg people to vote because what?
I don't understand
why they
how
don't
you cannot vote. I don't understand how you cannot understand the significance, because not voting is not participating. Not participating is laying down and dying in it. And they get to do exactly what they want. Ain't no but.
No, they're just as frustrated as you are because they don't see the change they want when they vote. That's the issue.
But they don't vote. See, here's the crazy part. You sit up here because after the election is over, we get the numbers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You complain about it don't go the way when you vote. But then when the results come out, we find out that you didn't vote.
But it's still our duty and responsibility on this platform, Steve, to encourage people to vote. I mean, no matter what we have to do, we still have to do our part in encouraging them to vote. We have to vote and encourage others to vote.
All the
done with that.
Latinos for Trump. How that work out? I don't even understand, man. How you don't even understand all these blacks for Trump. How that worked out for you? What part of this that don't you get? What makes you think?
For years.
They're picking up Latino people every day at their jobs, at their cars, everywhere.
Separating families. Voted against their own interests.
A huge percentage of Latinos voted for Trump. A huge percentage of black men voted for Trump. I think the number was 28%. That's and listen, man. I don't know how we don't understand this.
And if your vote didn't mean anything, why are they doing all this redistricting, changing the electoral map? Why?
They don't get that part. They don't. That's the disconnect. They don't get that part. Yeah.
We could have been
but
smooth
you can't
sailing
stick your head in the sand and then
democracy.
Pull it out and want something to be different.
Yeah.
I ain't voting. I ain't going down there and vote. Okay, bro, sister.
That's a vote for the opponent when you don't do that. But we still got to encourage them, Steve. Don't get too frustrated. We still have to do it.
I'm gonna do it. Looking off.
All right. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, ESPN's
I'll give you an
Ryan
example
Clark.
of it later on today.
All right. ESPN's Ryan Clark is doubling down on his comments that Chris Brown is more talented than Michael Jackson. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, it's Carla Farrell. Kick that old mop and bucket aside. Are you ready for a mop and bucket clean in half the time? Make the swap to Swiffer Power Mop. The all-in-one cleaning hero has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt and grime like magic. With hundreds of scrubbing strips on the pad, it absorbs sticky messes with ease. Plus, it'll leave your home smelling great for hours after cleaning. Get yours today and mop smarter with the Swiffer Power Mop.
ESPN sports media personality Ryan Clark is doubling down. Remember, I guess a few months ago when he made the comment, this was a few years ago, that Chris Brown was more talented than Michael Jackson, and it got everybody up in arms. Everyone was, come on. Yeah. Anyway, Ryan was a recent guest on the Pivot podcast, and he doubled down on that statement and said Chris Brown is the most talented artist that has ever lived.
Okay.
I mean, it's your opinion. It's okay.
Ever lived?
Ever.
Now,
Chris
I like
Brown.
Ryan Clark.
Mm-hmm. Oh, go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
I like Ryan Clark.
I do too.
But y'all sportscasters need to learn from each other. Your boy, Stephen A. had that same comparison when he went at that Rihanna Beyonce thing.
Yeah.
How that work out?
It just do sports, dog. It's all good.
Stay in your lane.
Chris Brown is so incredible.
Phenomenal.
He's a beast.
This boy right here, man, is everything and then some.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
But the magnitude of stardom, and I think you could ask Chris Brown this, it's not even a comparison. It's not even close. It's not even close.
He's like Michael Jackson's biggest fan.
Yeah, he is. I mean, the boy, he gets emotional when he talk about the man.
Michael Jackson.
And he is, Chris Brown is, I can't take nothing away from him. I've never seen a performer like this right here.
He defies gravity.
Yeah, he's on another level. His tour is selling out all over the country. Everybody wants to go. He's a bad boy, like you
Michael
said, Steve.
Jackson sold out the world. You can't even understand. It's the LeBron Jordan argument. It's Chris Brown, and in this era, he is the guy. He is the guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. For sure.
But I don't know nobody will ever get to the magnitude of stardom, popularity, and all around the money made, the business, the album sold of Michael Jackson. And you're free to have that opinion. I think Chris Brown is everything. I can't take nothing away from him.
Yeah, he's fire. That's for sure. Yeah.
But that Michael Jackson.
You back on that?
Boy.
Thriller? Y'all can stop talking.
The movements he started.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's still saying, Ryan Clark saying that Chris Brown is the most talented artist that has ever lived.
All right, RC.
Opinion. Yeah, that is his opinion. All right. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we will check your voicemail, Steve, at 877-29-STEVE. 877-29-STEVE, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to check your voicemail, Steve, at 877-29-STEVE, 877-29-STEVE. Call and leave a message. You just might hear your call on the air. You ready, Steve?
Yep.
All right. Excuse me?
Yep.
Okay. That was a tiny bit better. All right, let's hear from Roy in Shreveport.
Hey, good morning, Steve. My name is Roy Collins, Shreveport, Louisiana. My question is, how can you live amongst people? How can you live amongst people and in an environment and in a world where people portray to be help and to turn around and stab you right in your back? How can you sleep at night knowing family is not going to be there and knowing you got nobody to turn to? How do they expect us black men to live in society and not do what we have to do for our children, even if it means getting down and dirty? I don't understand it, because from where I come from my neck of the woods, man, there's no help down here, period. That's why everybody leaving. I just needed some words of encouragement, man, because I'm a father that's been through a lot and that's trying to do the right thing. And it seems like everywhere I've been turning, man, reaching out for just even a few words of encouragement, man, it's been a bumpy road. So, and I thank you for everything I've been seeing. You're a real inspiration to me on TV, and, I appreciate everything you do. That was the only thing I needed to know, man. I'm only 33. How am I supposed to keep going with the things that's going on around me? Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, Roy, I feel you. I know exactly where you're at. Manhood is difficult. It's very difficult. It's fatherhood makes another set of challenges on top of that. The responsibility of being a man is hard. But Roy, you can do it. You can do it because you have been chosen for the role. See, you didn't accidentally become a father. God don't make mistakes. You are a father because you had to produce these children that you are now responsible for. Don't let the devil get into your head and start making you think that you got to do something sideways to make it happen. See, the devil uses all types of tricks. Look, man, stop looking for support from people who ain't feel they role. Usually the people around you are not fulfilling roles in their life. You can't expect them to support your fulfilling of your role in your life. So stop looking for it. See, you don't get disappointed if you don't look for it. Stop expecting people. Your help will come directly from the most reliable source available, and that is God Almighty. Now, one of the reasons that your phone call got picked is because you needed to hear this message right here, that God knows what you're up against. And God is available if Steve ain't available, if your father ain't available, and if the support system around you ain't available. God is available 24/7. Keep your head up, put your eyes on the prize and do the right thing. It's hard to do the right thing when the easy thing seems like it's right there and you can go get this money. Yeah, but if you go get this money and it don't go right, which it normally doesn't, now the children who have counted on you, now they daddy behind the wall. Do you know how many men sit behind that wall, made that decision you made for the sake of their family, and ended up costing them the very thing that they was trying to save and support? You can't do that, bro. So now, not only can you not support them, you're not even there to walk them to school and hug them. Your time that you're investing in these children are much more valuable than you can possibly know. The fact that you are there and they can say, I'm going to go tell my daddy, and you can walk them to school and be there for them. I know financially it can get tough for you out here. I know this, but there's something, some talent that you have. I don't know if it's washing cars, detailing. I don't know if it's rims. I don't know if it's working down at the tire store. I don't know, but whatever you can do. And sometimes you got to fake it till you make it, man. You got to take a job that you don't really care to have until you get the one you want. But do the right thing, brother, and stay on the course. Don't let the devil fool you. Don't let him get you down that wrong path, man.
All right, Steve. Coming up next, it is the nephew and today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, I'm not as strong as I think I am. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few. I'm not as strong as I think I am. Well, right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff? Because you're just as stupid as we think you are. You really are.
I'm trying to, and I'm trying to really make you proud on that today. I really am. I had to go deep in the archives of the Prankanary book. You know, it's the prank.
The what?
The Prankanary. The Prankanary.
Not the
book.
Dictionary. The Prankanary.
No, not the dictionary. It was the Prankanary. The Prankanary book, and I go deep into the archives of that. And page 321, you will find Boogie Snitching. Boogie Snitching. This is in the Prankanary. So let's just let's take a listen. Cat Dog, if you would, from the Prankanary. Thank you.
Hello.
May I speak to Boogie?
Yeah, this Boogie.
Hey, Boogie, this KB. Let me ask you something, man. How you get out of jail before Marcus got out of jail? How y'all go to jail at the same time, but you get out a month before him and he's still in there?
Hold on. Who is this?
This KB, this Marcus' brother. Tell me how you get out of jail, but Marcus still in there and you been out over a month now. They say you...
Hold on.
No, they say you snitching, Boogie.
Snitching?
That's what's going on. You up in there snitching.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. You slow it down. Slow it down a little bit, man. Hold up. You know what? I really don't need to be having this conversation with you, but you coming at me like this. It's called bail.
How you out on bail, but Marcus still in there? Tell me that, Boogie.
Man, how you gonna call me with? You know what? I ain't finna trip with you, but you now this. Hold on. Let me pull those right now.
All I know is they the one saying you the one that snitched on my brother, and that's why he's still in there and you out.
I don't know where you getting this from, but I'm gonna tell you what. I had to go to work. I need to get the out of there. But you ain't hear me. I went to jail too.
Boogie, you gonna mess around and get your ass whooped for snitching, man, because that's what you been out there doing.
Man, what the is you talking about?
You been out there snitching. That's why you out, and my brother Marcus is still in there.
You know what? It's called bail. That's what it's called. It's called bail. I had to go to work. I don't know what you tripping on.
All I'm tripping on is that the fact that you out and my brother ain't out. He's still in there. Dog, I'm going to tell you something. I'm looking for you, Boogie. You hear me? I'm looking for you, man.
But you know where I'm at. You know where I am. You know what? Since you run around here like a little like he is, let me tell you what happened. All I want to do was go get me a beer. I jumped in the car, and then I was getting send your mama some cigarettes. So how you coming at me like that?
Okay.
I come in the car with them, and them gonna start blaze up one. I told him, nah, dog, put that out. We just going around the corner. But he start putting it out in the car. He throw the out the window, and now we get pulled over. Hell yeah, I jumped out the car, told the law, I don't got to do with this.
Who was smoking, you or Marcus?
I don't even smoke, dog. I had to go to work. I go to work. I can't deal with that. I told them dudes to put it out. Laws pulled over. They searched the car. How the hell you gonna be riding like that and laws pull you over? They pop open the trunk. You got a big speaker box back there with no wires on. How the hell you figure I'm a snitch? It don't take no rock scientist to know you got some back there. Hell yeah, I got out there. Man, them had me in there drinking water out of toilet. Man, don't come at me like that. You want to come in, you know exactly where I'm at.
So just cause they got you up in there drinking water out of the toilet, you gonna come up and start snitching on everybody.
You know what? I had to go to work. Hell, I used all my money trying to get out there on some.
Oh, this can't be about you got to go to work. That can't be about, you got to have some heart somewhere, dog.
Coming at me like that. I was just going to the store.
Can I say something to you, man? I want to look.
Nah, you know what? You can't say. Let me tell you. Let me shoot you something. Since you're gonna be the middleman, let me shoot you a thing or two. Tell your brother, just don't drop the soap.
No, he ain't gonna drop the soap. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure my brother. No. Listen to me.
No.
I'm gonna tell you, dog, and I'm gonna tell you this.
What you got to tell me? What you got to tell me?
I'm gonna tell your boss everything about you, and then you're gonna lose your little job.
Oh no, it can't be. You can. No, you know what?
What you stuttering for? What you stuttering for?
I can't believe you calling me with no like this. Just lose my number. Don't call me no more behind this.
Let me say something to you right now, Boogie.
What you got to say?
This nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, you just got pranked.
Oh man,
Boogie,
you do me like that, dog. You know this ain't nothing to play with. This ain't nothing really to play with.
All right, Boogie man, I'm sorry, dog. You okay, Boogie?
No, I am, dog. You know what? I listen to you. Man, you ain't supposed to do no bro like that, dog. We supposed to be real. You don't do me like that, man. I put this dude on blast.
Hey man, look here. Your boy, Shannon, he said he your best friend. Shannon is the one that put me up to this, dog.
Man, you know what?
Is that your boy? Is that your best friend, Shannon?
Man, why y'all do me like this? Yeah, I'm gonna take care of Shannon. I got him. Man, y'all, I just know.
Hey, let me ask you this. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Oh, man, the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Did I get you?
Man, you know what? You got me.
That's all I
you know what? On top of it, you got a whole bunch of people. That's why I know.
But now you one of them. So what y'all think? Stupid enough?
Yes.
Huh?
Ooh, yeah.
Stupid enough?
You should never ask that question. Yeah.
That was rough. You played
you down there snitching.
King of pranks.
Thank you. I'm so grateful. All right. Tomorrow night is jumping off. You already know it is me. It is Bill Bellamy. It is the Botwell Auditorium, baby. Birmingham, Alabama. All right. You hear what I said? I said Birmingham, Alabama. All right. Tickets are on sale right now. I'm going to say it one more again. Me, Bill Bellamy. Week 0 Comedy Jam, all right? That is in conjunction with the Week 0 that's going down at Legion Field. Yes, Carl.
I just wanted to know, Bill Bellamy told us yesterday on the show you had about 63 wardrobe changes on the show. That's
so, it's not. It's not.
Are you packing now? How many? What you rocking?
I have 12.
Right now, you have packed 12.
Yeah, that's all my suitcase could take was 12. So I have 12 to be able to make the wardrobe change. Yes, I do have 12. All right.
For one show.
Well, I sweat. So yeah, I have 12. I have 12.
Sweating are you doing?
Listen, I have 12 drawers. I have 12 no-show socks. I got 12. I got twins.
Are you showering and then changing, or you just?
I have wet wipes. I got wet wipes, Shirley. I wipe down.
You got what?
Wet wipes. You know, wet wipes. They got men wet wipes. When you use wet wipes, you know, you.
Stupid. So stupid.
I like being stupid. Y'all come hang out with me, man, at Botwell Auditorium. Tomorrow night, Friday night, oh my God, Birmingham, Alabama. We're going to have some fun. Me and Bill Bellamy and a few others. Miss B is a local out of Birmingham. We're going to throw her on stage and let her do her thing. And we're going to get buck wild. So it is what it is. All right? Laying in the cut, Huntsville, Alabama. We'll talk about that later. Oh, while I'm on stage, I'll also be on TV at the same time. All right? Ready to love. Ooh.
Okay. All right.
Everybody ain't able.
All right, nephew. Thank you. Coming up next, it is my strawberry letter. The subject, I'm not as strong as I think I am. We'll get into that right after this.
Hey, it's Carla Farrell. Kick that old mop and bucket aside. Are you ready for a mop and bucket clean in half the time? Make the swap to Swiffer Power Mop. The all-in-one cleaning hero has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt and grime like magic. With hundreds of scrubbing strips on the pad, it absorbs sticky messes with ease. Plus, it'll leave your home smelling great for hours after cleaning. Get yours today and mop smarter with the Swiffer Power Mop.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter, and if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, I'm not as strong as I think I am. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 46-year-old married man. My wife is 40, and we've always had great chemistry. Our marriage was fine until my wife's favorite cousin moved in with us. The cousin is a very bad influence on my wife, and they have been out drinking every weekend this summer. My wife comes home drunk and passes out, and the cousin starts flirting with me as soon as she hears my wife snoring. It all started with her playing in my dreads and then rubbing my beard, trying to hold hands when we were talking, and even running around in her bra and panties. She's thick, but it's nothing I can't handle. I feel like she wants attention, so I try not to be mean to her, but she's driving me crazy in my own home. I am afraid of what might happen if she catches me on a night that I've had a drink or two. I have dropped hints to my wife about this. I told my wife that her cousin doesn't go straight to bed when they get home from the club, so we watch movies together. All my wife said is that her cousin is a night owl and she loves staying up late. She didn't get what I was trying to say. My therapist said I should record every interaction with the cousin to protect myself. He also said I should tell the cousin it's time to move out because she is coming between me and my wife. I can't do that because then my wife will be upset with me. I have to separate myself from the temptation and the stress. Do I tell my wife that her cousin has flirted with me? What if her cousin lies and says I flirted with her too? I can't say that I didn't. How do I get the cousin to leave? Not that it matters now because she has clearly overstayed her welcome, but you didn't tell us why the cousin is there. I mean, usually when people move in, it's for a particular reason, and there's a time limit on how long they should stay. So the why is very important here, but since we don't have that information, we'll deal with what we do have. And that is that the cousin does not need to spend another day at your house, period. Your therapist is right. The cousin is coming between you and your wife, and you can't ever let that happen in your house. You mentioned the word temptation in your letter. Temptation is real. This girl waits until your wife goes to sleep and makes sure she's snoring. Then she goes after you with a vengeance. I mean, this ain't right. I mean, she's taking advantage of you guys' hospitality, of your kindness, especially yours, okay? This is betrayal in every sense of the word. She is there to kill your marriage and destroy it. I mean, I don't know how you don't see this and do something about it immediately. So if you love your wife and you don't want to lose her or your marriage, because that could be that's what's going to happen here. You got to tell your wife that the cousin has to go. Give the cousin an exit date immediately. And you should never let anybody bring havoc into your home. I don't think you're taking this seriously enough because you're enjoying the attention that you're getting and you're kind of flirting with her too. But don't be stupid. You got to talk to your wife. The two of you have to agree to get this girl out of your life and out of your house before Miss Cousin ruins everything. You don't need to risk this. Steve?
Listening to this letter that's written from a man, see, I see all the other stuff in this letter. Mm-hmm. And that's what makes this letter even crazier than you know, Shirley. This letter is crazier than you know. Mm-hmm. Because I'm going to tell y'all something, man. I've been a man my whole life. And I know a lot of men. And once you're a man, there are rules to this. And we all know the rules. But he act like he don't. Now, he's 46-year-old, married to his wife, 40, had great chemistry until his wife's favorite cousin moved in. Then they started having an influence on the wife. They were staying out getting drunk every weekend this summer and pass out. And then the cousin starts flirting with me as soon as she hears my wife snoring. Now, then he said it all started with her playing in my dreads and then rubbing my beard, trying to hold my hand when we were talking, and even running around in her bra and panties. She's thick, but it's nothing I can't handle. Stop. Let's stop right here. Listen to me. A man done wrote this letter, y'all. He know this woman playing in his dreads, in his beard, holding his hand, rubbing his chest, running around in her bra and panties. Dog, you know good and well what's going on. You 46. This ain't a new movie, man. Everybody know what this is right here. He say she's thick, but it's nothing I can't handle. Well, that's not true, dog. And it's not true that you ain't handled it. It's something done happened here. And I'm going to tell you why in just a second. I feel like she wants attention. There ain't no feel like nothing. You know what's happening. So I try not to be mean to her. So now you accommodate. See, y'all, this is what I want you all to understand. I try not to be mean to her, but she's driving me crazy in my own home. That means now he's faced with the options. Because if it's driving him crazy, he don't know what to do. Man, here she come again with his panties on, this bra, playing in my hair, my beard, all this here. I'm telling y'all, when I come back, I'm going to tell y'all what the real deal is, and then y'all help me help him.
Okay, we'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour, Steve. Today's Strawberry Letter subject is, I'm not as strong as I think I am. We'll get back into it right after this.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with the deal so right it almost feels wrong. Right now, get huge savings on our popular models, including our adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, or go all-electric with America's most awarded EV lineup like the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6.
Get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sale Event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, I'm not as strong as I think I am.
Well, no, bruh. Nice title. I'm not as strong as I think I am and all this here. But I'm a man. Watching a man write a letter. Now, I'm going to tell you, let me go through this, try to get through this quick because I got to get to this part I want to tell y'all about. Him and his wife been married for a while. She 40. Her favorite cousin came to stay with her. They had a great marriage. She's a bad influence. They go out on weekends, get drunk. She come home and she pass out. And then when she gets drunk and pass out, the cousin that's a bad influence on the wife starts flirting with him. And she waits till she hears his wife snoring. And it all started when she started playing in his dreads, holding his hands, and even running around in her bra and panties. She's thick, but it's nothing I can't handle. That's not true, dog. That's just not a truth. But it's nothing I can't handle. Okay, so what you write the letter for? And I'm going to show you deeper why he ain't handling this well. But it's nothing I can't handle. I feel like she wants attention, so I try not to be mean to her. But she driving me crazy in my own home. Wait a minute, hold up, bro. So you know what she trying to do. You don't want to be a mean to her, so you accommodating it. But it's driving you crazy in your own home. You know why it's driving him crazy? Because he considering it. It stays on his mind. When he ain't home, he go, man, I got to go to the house. She in here, ain't no telling what she gonna do. Now listen to me. And then he says, I'm afraid of what might happen if she catches me on a night that I've had a drink or two. Bruh, that's not true. Stop saying that. Stop trying to blame it on the alcohol. You thinking about this sober because you wrote this letter sober. So this ain't nothing that might happen when you have a drink or two. This is something that's on your mind right now because she in your house driving you crazy. Now, unless you drunk all the time in your house, there would be no need for this letter. But you ain't drunk all the time and it's on your mind. And I'm going to tell you how I know something didn't happen. I have dropped hints to my wife about this. Well, all you got to do is tell her.
Tell her, yeah.
Baby, listen to me. I'm uncomfortable with your cousin being here. Because when you go to sleep at night, I don't like the way she act behind your back. And I don't think she no good. I want her out of our house. Period. That's all you got to say. But see, this here little statement he made at the top, I'm not as strong as I think I am. Nah, bro, you trying to play the both worlds. See, I told my wife that my cousin don't go straight to bed when they get home from the club. So we watch movies together. All my wife said is her cousin a night out and she loves staying alive. She ain't get what I was trying to say. Well, hold up, though. How is a woman not gonna get what you trying to say? You ain't said nothing. I assure you women ain't stupid. When it comes to their man, they ain't stupid at all. Now, they'll act stupid because they start listening to their heart instead of their head. But they not stupid people.
Nope.
She didn't give. Now, listen to this line. My therapist said I should record every interaction with the cousin to protect myself. He also said I should tell the cousin it's time to move out because she's coming between me and my wife. Hold up, bro. I'm not as strong as I think I am is the title of the letter. You done wrote the Steve Harvey Morning Show and you got a therapist. You done wrote the Steve Harvey Morning Show and you got a therapist. And all us know about this big thick thing that's running around your house in her bra and panties playing in your dreads. Now listen to this line right here. He said I should tell the cousin to move out because she's coming between me and my wife. Now listen to this line. I can't do that. Because then my wife will be upset with me. Bruh, if your wife find out, you're not going to have no wife.
Right.
Why would your wife be upset with you for trying to be loyal and staying true to her and calling out her cousin and not allowing her cousin to ruin your marriage? Ain't no woman that stupid, man. I keep telling you, stop talking. Then he said, I have to separate myself from the temptation and distress. This is ongoing, even without the drinks, y'all. Do I tell my wife that her cousin has flirted with me? What if her cousin lies and said I flirted with her? Now watch this. Suppose her cousin lies and says I flirted with her too. I can't say that I didn't. Ooh. Right there. Mm-hmm. Right there, y'all. Mm-hmm. See see, it's been some panty playing back and forth between him and the cousin. I'm just telling you what I know.
Panty playing?
It's been some panty playing between him and the cousin. They've been playing around. Cause I ain't nowhere where you run around in front of me, panties on and bra, and my wife in there sleeping. I ain't told her, but this done happened more than once, and it's creating stress in your house. And now you done wrote the Steve Harvey Morning Show and told your therapist, and then you said I should tell my wife her cousin flirted with me. What if her cousin lies and said I flirted with her too? I can't say that I didn't. Well, then the cousin ain't lying. See, if you can't say you didn't, then the cousin ain't lying. Hey, dog, who did you think you was writing this letter to, bro?
All right, post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM.
Everybody records stuff, don't nobody believe that.
And check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. You can download it today. Coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, we got Tommy in for Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales event and get away with the deal so right it almost feels wrong. Right now, get huge savings on our popular models, including our adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, or go all-electric with America's most awarded EV lineup like the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6.
Get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sale event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
All right, it is time now for Sports Talk, and we got Tommy in for Junior. What you got for us, Tommy?
We talking football, Shirley. Preseason is over. Some have been waived, some have been cut, whatever the difference. I don't know what the difference of that is. But anyway, y'all already know. Deion Primetime Sanders says Shiloh gonna be all right despite being dropped by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Take a listen.
I'm proud of my kids, all of them. And I prepared my kids for any and everything that could possibly happen in life and in sports. That's part of fathering. That's part of parenting. That's part of having a relationship. So he is mentally where he needs to be, physically where he needs to be. We're praying that he gets another opportunity to go with a team. But if he doesn't, the plans have already been put forward to what he's going to do next. So Shiloh is a man of many talents. I don't know if you guys know, he's a man of many talents, and he's going to be straight. All the Sanders are going to be straight, with or without football. You better believe that.
Yes, sir.
I love it. I love it.
Take care of mine. Okay.
Yeah.
I love that, Prime.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I mean,
Yeah.
Everybody, and the football careers, for the most part, are so short anyway. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Every football player has to prepare for the end of that career, because that's a sport you can't play for a long time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You just can't play that sport for a long time. Tom Brady was at 40, but he ain't out there every play.
Yeah.
That stuff that LeBron is doing, that's some exceptional mess. Because that's every play, 82 game season, all them years. That's exceptional. But you can't play football that long. There's too many injuries. Too many injuries.
I'm hoping Shiloh gets picked up though. I'm hoping Shiloh. I'm still rooting for him.
He deserves another chance.
I'm pulling for all the Sanders.
Thank you.
Because it started with his daddy, me and his daddy boys. So it go like that.
Nah. But I like the fact he's prepared his boys for what's if football don't work out, and that's what I don't think every student, like in high school, junior high, you got to have your mindset. What if this don't work out? I'm always in my son's head. Hey man, what if baseball don't work out? You got to find something to do. We got to figure out what else you like outside of sports. You got to
outside of being an athlete. Yeah,
man.
We said it's called parenting.
Use your brain.
Fathering.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because, especially for kids, man, you got to let them get prepared. You might be the best where you at right now, but we got to get out here on this national scale. Them numbers start dropping.
Yeah, because everybody good. We start getting that pool. A lot of talent.
Tommy,
you got to prepare yourself for when you ain't, because now we ain't in high school now. You got to.
Thank you, Tommy. Coming up at the top of the hour, a young woman on social media needs some advice, Steve. She says she's wasting away her 20s, and we'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This is from Elena on Steve Harvey FM. Elena says, I'm 26 and I feel like my life never really got off the ground. After high school, I drifted without many close friends and never dated. I pushed through college and earned a degree, but now I'm back living with my parents because I can't seem to land anything beyond part-time work. My days are just the gym, errands, and home again. I know I'm healthy and capable, but nights hit me hard and I can't shake the feeling that I'm wasting my 20s while everyone else is moving ahead. Will I ever be able to catch up with my peers, or am I already too far behind? Wow.
Well, first of all, if you've got to stop the comparison thing.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Like I told you, comparison is the greatest thief of joy. Mm-hmm. You're not even giving yourself credit for graduating, for getting a degree, for being healthy, going to the gym. You're not giving yourself credit for that. You back home with your parents. You don't even see that blessing. There's some people ain't got nowhere to go. Mm-hmm. You back home with your parents. You got a chance to save money, but you can't find nothing worthy. Have you ever thought this is the path that you are on, unlike your friends? And please stop thinking that your friends, all their lives is just buttercups and daisies, because trust me, it ain't. Trust me, it ain't. And 20s is hard on everybody.
Yes.
And especially,
trying to figure it out. Yeah.
The majority of people I know blow their 20s and end up spending their 30s fixing
the 20s.
What they did in their 20s.
That part.
I mean, your 30s is the repair years.
Yeah.
All that excess partying, stayed in college too long, owe these student loans back. 30s is repair. Mm-hmm. And you know what? So this is what I would do. Stop focusing on your friends. Focus on yourself. What is your gifts? What is your talents? What are you passionate about? And start looking in that. And ask God what your gift is. It's very simple. And once you discover that, become passionate about your gift and get on with your life. And realize this, you're only 26. At 26, I was so far.
Yeah.
I wasn't a stick. I wasn't an 8-ball. I wasn't a cue ball. I was chalk.
Okay.
I was chalk.
But keep going, Steve. You'll make it one day. You'll make it one day.
No, you listen to me. You're only 26. Stop berating yourself. A whole lot of people messed their 20s up. I know I did. I threw mine out the window. Now, I got married at 24, had twins at 25. I was going way too fast. I'm just now recovering from that.
From having twins
who are grown with children of their own.
Yeah.
I'm still climbing out that hole.
You're a grandfather now. Quit it.
But Steve, keep going. You'll make it one day. Keep going. Don't give up.
That's what the matter. Don't wallow in the squalor. Get up. Mm-hmm. And quit creating squalor that ain't there. You're 26. You're actually okay if you quit comparing yourself to your friends who ain't doing all that great. If you really knew the behind the scenes story, stop following them on Instagram. Stop looking at their little life because you don't know how it's going. Hey man, I had this young dude I was talking to him one time. He's a very successful young cat, and they're having some marital troubles. And he was talking with some people I knew. He said the funniest thing, man. I had to laugh, but then I had to give him some old school wisdom with it. He said, because he was having some real marital issues, he was just sitting there with his head down, and he said, "Man, you can't even cheat in peace."
What?
I laughed. Man, I laughed so hard I had to catch myself. But then I said, come here, little man. Let me explain something.
Yeah, let me school you.
That's an oxymoron. That's something that ain't what it is.
All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up in 20 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In trending travel news, on a nude cruise, guys, you'd think clothing is optional everywhere, right? Well, that's kind of close to the truth, but not the whole truth. Nude cruisers are free to roam in the buff, except in the dining room. It seems the cruise ships don't want bare butts sitting on their dining room chairs, but if you're on a nude cruise and don't want to wear clothes, you can eat at the self-serve buffet line. So there you go.
Nick.
If you're planning on travel.
Let me just say this about that. Every place I've ever seen that allowed nudity.
Yeah.
Everybody I saw needed to have some clothes on. I ain't ever.
So you been on a nude beach or something?
Yeah.
And you were walking around nude? You were nude?
I know you wouldn't.
I put my clothes on.
So how did you broke the rules then, right?
Well, see, they had half the beach was nude, half the beach was closed. I sat on the wall. I pulled my lounge chair up on the wall. So I'm right there at the nude and the closed beach. Now, I saw some people with the clothes on that I needed them to get over on that other side so I could see what was
really going on.
Really going on, because they was in them bikinis, right? But everybody that was on the naked side needed to put their clothes on. I've never seen a group of fine people had no nudist collar. I just never seen it.
Man, coming up, we'll play around.
Everybody on there look like somebody's mama.
Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with the deal so right it almost feels wrong. Right now, get huge savings on our popular models, including our adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, or go all-electric with America's most awarded EV lineup, like the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6.
Get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sale Event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather drink sweet tea or would you rather drink Kool-Aid at the barbecue this Labor Day?
Sweet tea.
Oh, y'all said two different things.
Yeah. Why?
I'm right away, sweet tea.
Oh, okay.
Kool-Aid?
What?
Why sweet tea?
It don't matter. Both of them got 2 cups of sugar. It don't matter.
Yeah, it's too much sugar.
You gonna get diabetes immediately.
You gonna get.
You're drinking
I'm gonna go with that because I don't like orange Kool-Aid. If you make orange Kool-Aid, I don't want to talk to you. So,
you gotta mix it with a cherry.
You gotta have cherry and lemon mixed together.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
See, I can cook. See there? Okay.
Wow.
Would you rather eat ribs with no napkins or no white bread? Which one?
Nobody caring about no napkin. I got a whole sleeve over here. Why I got to worry about a napkin?
So you want that white bread? What about you,
that white bread.
I got big lips. I don't need no napkin.
Wow.
That's true. That's true.
Okay.
All right.
I can put that whole bone in my mouth and pull it out, and you won't even recognize it. You won't even think it was barbecue. You be trying to
clean.
Is that a pencil? What is that?
What is that coming out of Steve's mouth?
Did the rib disappear?
Is that a ruler?
Clean that bone, baby. Clean that bone.
All right. Would you rather you and your spouse give each other massages after a long day, or would you rather you and your spouse take a hot bubble bath together?
I don't want to do.
Let me do the massage. I just
no.
Bathe by yourself, because you may be earlier than I think. I don't need to let you go and get in there and do what you need to do. I don't know what you done all day. Now, what we ain't finna do is sit in this tub and watch this rain roll around here. What is that?
Wow, so you think you're cleaner than your wife? Wow.
He thinks he's cleaner than everyone.
You know, man, nasty
on the planet.
No, I'm telling you, I can't take no bath. That's for sure. That water way too hot.
Yeah, women, we like her. Yeah, we like our bubble baths.
That's how her bath water is.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be scorched.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right. Would you rather find a dead person, or would you Would you rather find a dead person in your attic, or would you rather 20 dead rats in your attic?
I don't know what to do with those dead bodies. What am I supposed to do with them?
Yeah, so say dead rats.
I'd rather have them 20 dead rats up there, because that means that the decon is working. But what I can't do is sit up in here and explain to people when they come up, what is that smell?
Somebody dead in your
Because body decay different.
That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, it is our last break of the day.
It smells like something died up in here.
With the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're a homeowner, you know it took years of saving, planning, and hard work to get in the door. Then make that house a home. Now, all that effort has built something hugely valuable. Equity. It's the portion of your home you truly own that can be tapped to fund what's next. And Rocket Mortgage is here to help you turn your home's equity into cash. Fund your next dream with Rocket Mortgage. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to find out more. Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day. It's been a fun day. We've had a good time today. We always want to thank our audience for listening. We appreciate
20 years. Thank you.
Yes.
That's why we number one, because of you all.
Appreciate it.
Hey, y'all, my closing remarks today, I want to do them on this, because we had this young sister called in, 26, that just felt like her life was going nowhere. She had graduated from college. She had moved back in with her parents. All she do is go to gym. She's only found part-time work. She hasn't found anything full-time. It just feels like she's looking at her other friends and their life seem to be moving along and everything. And she's just sitting there despondent at 26. I try to remind her, as I remind everybody, do you understand that your path, the one that you are on, is uniquely yours? Stop comparing yourself to other bodies, because I can promise you there is no one on earth that's going through exactly what you're going through with the exact same set of circumstances, with the exact same experience, and with the exact same outcome. It's not happening. Yours is very unique. Your life is unique to you. Now, that doesn't mean that somebody ain't had the same thing happen to them. Occasions are occasions. Somebody's dealt with grief before. Someone has dealt with the firing before. Somebody has dealt with the repo before. Somebody has dealt with the sickness before. So that's not what I'm saying. I am saying that your path is uniquely yours. And the moment you start comparing yourself to someone else, it brings up the saying that I heard that is so true. Comparison is the greatest thief of joy. If you want to not feel good about yourself and not feel good about where you are, start lining up some other people and putting yours up against theirs. And you don't even really know the situation of the other person. You just putting it up there. You looking at their Instagram and it look better than your Instagram, and you looking at your life and they showing you just the good parts of their life. Well, where they bad stuff at? Where they problems at? Because you do know they having them, don't you? You know everybody is going through some form of failure somewhere. You know that everybody's not getting it all right. You do know that, don't you? But no, you sitting up here thinking you the only one that ain't getting it right because you keep comparing yourself to others. And when you compare yourself to others, you lose sight of what God has done for you. Y'all got to slow this down, man. Don't fall into the comparison game, because you will lose sight of what God has done for you. If I look at Tyler Perry, I could find ways to think I'm not doing well. If I look at Michael Jordan, I could find ways to think I'm not doing well. Tiger Woods, I could look at Brad Pitt and find ways to think I'm not doing well. But guess what? I am doing well if I don't compare myself to them. You know, somebody asked me a question the other day. Hey, man, what other celebrity would you trade lives with? And I went, nobody. Oh, so you think your life is the best? No, but I'm accepting of the one I have. I don't really know what's going on in somebody else's house. I don't want what's going on. I don't want who they married to. I don't want the problems they have. I'm okay with where I am. I have found peace in what God has done for me. Gratitude erases negativity. Comparison is the greatest thief of joy. If you wake up in a certain mood, let's say tomorrow you wake up on what they call the wrong side of the bed, which I never have that. I don't wake up on the wrong side of the bed. As long as I wake up, I don't care what side I get up on. As long as you wake me up, guess what? I start with some gratitude. And that dissipates, that disintegrates all negative energy. It is hard to be negative and grateful. You know, I learned that best lesson at my mother's funeral. We were all sitting there crying on the front row, me and my brothers and sisters. And the pastor got up and everybody had been talking, and it was the worst day of my life. And he said to the Harvey kids, I know y'all feeling bad, but Sister Harvey was a standout member here at this church for 40 years as a Sunday school teacher. Y'all haven't had a chance to look around, but I want you to look around. And that church was packed. He said, you haven't been downstairs, but our overflow room is completely full. He said, you don't know this, but we had to put up speakers outside in the parking lot because all the parking lots at the church is full. We can't let nobody else in the doors. That's the effect y'all's mother had over 40 years of a Sunday school teacher. He said, and then I want you to think of all the lives your mama has affected. Look at these people in here. There's some people ain't been to this church in years, came in here to pay homage to your mama. He said, you know how much good she did? And then he told me the nugget that I needed. He said, joy and depression cannot reside in the same space. Joy and depression cannot reside in the same space. And what he was saying to me was, when it looks dark for you, think of the good things. Think of all the stuff you can be grateful for when you start feeling like you ain't got it going on. Because if somebody wish they had it going on just like you. So be grateful, show gratitude, and stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison is the greatest thief of joy. Those are my closing remarks today. Hey, listen, y'all, do yourself a huge favor today. Talk to God today. He would absolutely love to hear from you. You feel me? Let's go.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.